Hey there guys, Chronic here. This is going to be the second episode of the Diptopia survival series, and we're going to be checking out the 50 by 50s over on the east side of the map. Alrighty, as we can start over here, we're going to be looking at SCM-71's 50 by 50. He was the first one to have started his structure on the actual original formation of the land. Diptopia is pretty much terraformed about 85% of our map to level 64. There's only one other area that has not been terraformed, and that is actually part of the structure, so it's supposed to be that way. As we head on over here, this area is pretty much filled up. There's only a couple more spots that need to be claimed by people. This area I'm walking in now was actually claimed by Dubomb 420, and then the structure up here is built by Snow Spider. He is the brother of one of the moderators on the map, and he's the only one to use the whole base 50 by 50 as the base of his structure, so that's a pretty big build he's got going on. This area is Zal65's 50 by 50. She's a digger, so she spends more of her time tearing down mountains and terraforming. She cleared the majority of this map, so we really thank the help she has given us so we can get to where we're at. Over here we're going to be looking at Santos's 50 by 50. He was another moderator when we were back on the 360. He has not joined us on the Xbox One yet, but he was a very integral part in the infrastructure of the map. He helped lay out the roads. He eventually repaved them, adding a color coding system, as you can see on this road coming up here. He also built various XP farms and an Enderman farm in the end that is very, very efficient and useful, so thank you for your contributions on the map, and we hope to see you soon. Santos actually pointed me out to this plot over here. I picked this plot because my neighbor to our left that you just saw used the same colors as building bricks, so I figured I'd keep the theme going. This is when I was dabbling in redstone, and thanks to FedEx Gaming, he gave me a way to build a triple piston extender into this area. This is when I did not know how to interior design, as you can see, so definitely a blank build in here. With my knowledge now, I would have put a storeroom, living room, fireplace, kitchen table, various bushes and ficas and paintings and designs on the walls and lanterns. Like, it's pretty easy to fill up a place. I just need to get to it. As we pop back up on my triple piston extender here, we're going to be checking out one more build in this area. This build over here was actually coming up on our left, was actually here before I started this map over a year ago. Somebody renovated it, as the person who originally built it is no longer with us. Assassin Indu, who renovated it, added a design on the outside, added flags on top, changed the lava moat to a water moat, making it a lot more pleasing to the eye. So I really appreciate the work he did on that. We created this 50 by 50 space so we could separate the people who were just coming in here to check it out and get their name in here and separate them from the people who actually take the time to make sure their spawn town house is up to par, so when it's approved they'll come out here and do and complete a 50 by 50. This is Mary Baxter's build. She built one of my favorite houses in Spawn Town and was quickly approved to come over and build a 50 by 50. She really utilized the physics of stairs and slabs to create interesting textures and patterns throughout her build. As a builder, I know that using these slabs and stairs can really help you get some interesting designs and texture, and you can really use them to pull your build out and add some 3D effect just to the standard wall. If you're a builder and you don't use slabs and stairs, you need to start. It'll really up your game, along with very interesting and chunky textures. You can use slabs to create very smooth and round archways and circles, so it really adds a realism effect to your Minecraft builds. Another good example of texture using slabs and stairs is Elite Assassin's build right here. He was able to add even more texture to it and did not add a whole bunch of colors, which is the downfall of most people. They'll have a design and use so many different colors that it's too much for the eye to look at. So I appreciate his less is more mentality, and it really pays off, because I've been in people's worlds where there's just so much going on and so many colors. I don't even want to look at what they built, and they spent hours on it, and it's just kind of like, well, you overdid it. Over here, we're coming up on Lazy Ass's potion shop that he created a couple months before we switched to Xbox One. We're going to be walking between our farm and tree farm. This is a pretty standard setup in all of the main areas where people will build throughout the Diptopia map. If you're a survival host, definitely create a tree farm and food farm. As you'll see, the turnout of builds and efficiency of stuff going up increase a lot, as it makes it very easy for builders to come out and collect materials instead of venturing out to another forest to get enough wood, so make it easy for them. That floating island you saw up there will be one of 3. The creator will be back soon to finish those up, and I pointed him into the direction of that plot of land so we can kind of see the difference between his and the floating islands you see here. On the left-hand side here, we have Lazy Ass's 50 by 50. I have no idea how to get inside, so I'm going to do a quick little stack up and peek in to see what he did. He was a pretty balanced digger and builder, so he has a big build in the city, but he's also contributed to a lot of the mines that have been going on. We're going to be finishing up our video today by giving a quick peek into Dippy's brother's Jesus' Sector 9. This area is generally off limits, but we will be doing a video of it in the future, so stay tuned for that. I hope you liked what you saw today. If this is your thing, hit us up on facebook.com/Diptopia, and we'll be making our new home on Planet Minecraft, so stay tuned on that as well. Have a good one.